Imagine this. You're stuck in traffic, already running late, and suddenly someone cuts you off. Your heart starts pounding. Frustration builds up, and before you know it, you're cursing under your breath. Or maybe a coworker takes credit for your work and you feel your blood boiling. But what if I told you there's a way to stay completely calm, no matter what happens, that no one, not a rude driver, not your boss, not even life's biggest challenges, can shake your inner peace? The ancient Stoics mastered this mindset thousands of years ago, and today, I'm going to show you how to apply it in your life. Because if you can control your mind, you can control your life. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step method to remain unshaken in any situation. Let's get started. Why do we lose control? First, let's talk about why we get upset in the first place. Thousands of years ago, reacting emotionally was a survival instinct. If our ancestors saw danger, their fight-or-flight response kicked in instantly. But today we react the same way. To an email, a rude comment, or a delayed flight. Here's where the Stoics come in. They discovered a powerful truth. It's not events themselves that disturb us, but how we interpret them. Epictetus, a former slave turned philosopher, put it best. Man is disturbed not by things, but by the view he takes of them. Let that sink in for a second. It's not the situation, but your interpretation of it that causes stress. And the good news, you can control your interpretation. So let's break down the 3 powerful Stoic techniques that will make you unshakable. Step 1, control your perception. Imagine this. You're walking down the street, and someone bumps into you without saying sorry. Your first reaction might be, what's wrong with this guy? But what if I told you that person was rushing to the hospital to see a dying loved one? Would you still be angry? You see, the Stoics understood that reality is neutral. It's how we interpret it that shapes our emotions. So next time something upsets you, pause and ask yourself, is this really a big deal? Is there another way to see this? Will this matter a year from now? By shifting your perspective, you take back control of your emotions. Instead of reacting, you respond with wisdom and calm. Step 2, focus only on what you can control. Let me ask you something. Can you control the weather? Can you control what people say about you? Can you control how others treat you? Not really. So why waste energy worrying about things you can't control? The Stoics divided life into 2 categories: things you can control, your thoughts, actions, and attitude; things you can't control, everything else. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and a dedicated Stoic, followed this principle religiously. Despite ruling an empire, facing betrayals, and dealing with war, he wrote in his personal journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." So here's your Stoic challenge. The next time something frustrates you, ask yourself, is this in my control? If the answer is no, let it go. If the answer is yes, take action calmly. This shift alone can eliminate 90% of your daily stress. Step 3, practice negative visualization. Now here's a technique the Stoics used that might sound a little strange. Negative visualization. It means mentally preparing for the worst-case scenario before it happens. Why? Because when you expect things to go wrong, you won't be shocked when they do. Instead, you'll be ready. Seneca, one of the most famous Stoics, would imagine losing everything: his wealth, his status, even his life. Not because he was pessimistic, but because he knew that by facing his fears in his mind, he would be prepared if they ever became real. So try this exercise. Before a big event, an interview, a speech, a trip, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Accept that possibility. Then remind yourself that you'll handle it just like the Stoics did, with strength and wisdom. When you expect challenges, you stay calm when they arrive. Practical Stoic habits for daily calm. Now that you know the 3 Stoic techniques for staying calm, let's go even deeper. Here are 3 daily habits to make Stoicism a part of your life. 1. The pause and breathe method. Before reacting emotionally, take a deep breath and count to 3. Just this tiny pause can prevent you from saying or doing something you'll regret. 2. Journaling, like Marcus Aurelius. Write down your thoughts every day. Ask yourself, what made me anxious today? Was it in my control? How could I have handled it better? Over time, you'll train your mind to see challenges objectively. 3. Memento mori, the ultimate perspective shift. Memento mori means remember you will die. This isn't meant to be depressing, it's meant to be freeing. Whenever something bothers you, remind yourself, will this matter when I'm 80? Will this matter when I'm gone? If the answer is no, let it go. Life is too short to waste on unnecessary stress. Conclusion: the Stoic path to unshakable peace. Let's quickly recap. Control your perception. Change how you see events and you'll change how you feel. Focus only on what you can control. Let go of everything else. Practice negative visualization. Expect the worst, so you're never caught off guard. And finally, make it a habit. Pause before reacting, journal daily, and remind yourself that life is short. Now here's my challenge for you. Next time something frustrates you, pause and ask, is this in my control? If not, let it go. Try it, and let me know in the comments what situation you struggle with the most. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button so more people can discover Stoicism. And if you're serious about mastering your mindset, subscribe, because I have more powerful Stoic lessons coming your way. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay calm, stay Stoic.